How's it going, everybody, and welcome back. This is Wake Run Collapse. I've got box number 2 out of 12 of Japanese Champion Road in front of us today. If you have not seen box number 1, which was uploaded to the channel yesterday, or some days ago if you are not watching this on the day of its release, make sure you go back and check it out. Offers a more comprehensive look overall in terms of how the set is devised and some of the artwork on it as well. So if you want a full experience of it, then please go back and check it out if you didn't already. Plus it features a pretty sweet pull, if I do say so myself. So we're going into box number 2. This is going to include a little bit of a story, actually, as to what's going on here. But we're going to get our groove first with the packs. Make sure you hit that like button, of course, down below, if you're excited for this opening. So we've got Magcargo, Chinchou, Dunsparce, Swalot, and Rare Candy in our very first pack. The first opening was pretty lengthy, even by first box standards for me, at 21 minutes. So we have Combusken, Slugma, Bagon, a TV reporter, and a Lure Ball. Kind of looks like a McDonald's logo on there. It's a little weird. So I would definitely like to keep the future openings under 15 minutes or so, if I can. So we have a Rainbow Energy, Torchic, Mawile, Cacnea, and a Feraligatr holo. I should have to move some of this around, I think. I have my sleeves precariously placed here. So, a couple general housekeeping things to tell you about. Number 1, if you didn't see box number 1, these cards, if they look familiar, there's a reason. A lot of them have been reprinted or reimagined from previous sets from 2nd and 3rd gen, which is cool. Has a little bit of a detraction by having not new artwork, but I think it's a nice throwback. At least for now, I do. Number 2, as we get our Switch, Bellsprout, Totodile, Onix, and Ludicolo holo. Awesome. Number 2, speaking of holos, I am actually missing one holo that I did not pull in box number 1. I pulled every holo, I pulled every common, every uncommon card, except I didn't pull an Ariados holo. Ariados is a holographic card in the set. That is most peculiar to me. Now, if I'm honest, I couldn't name any set, really, in which Ariados is a holo. So I find this to be a very interesting, interesting choice. I certainly don't have, like, a problem with it or anything. Oh, and it's a Mr. Mime GX. So it looks as though all of these GXs have this front warp going on. You can see how it's kind of bent like a Hanzo sword. Yeah, those things are real. So I guess that's happening now. I mean, I stack them up pretty well after they're sleeved, so they tend to compress down a little bit. That Mr. Mime, by the way, is a duplicate. We do not have regular GXs of Scizor, Articuno, or Electrode yet. Articuno and Electrode are definitely the two that I'm looking to pull in this box if I can, as we did technically pull a Scizor in the last box. So you get a Lombre, Bill's Maintenance, Totodile, Slackoth, and a Lunatone holo. So this box, box number 3 and box number 4, are being filmed under a very special set of circumstances. So it is currently about 10:45 p.m. on Tuesday. Yeah, that's an uncommon ho-oh again. 10:45 p.m. on Tuesday. And my alarm is set for 4 a.m. tomorrow, but I've got to get these 3 openings filmed. This is a problem for me. I mean, the reason is not a problem. I'm going to New York City tomorrow. But a lot of things kind of converged at once. And, ooh, a Steelix holo. And the problem with that is that I end up filming these super late. Because even though I'm on vacation, I just worked for the last 2 hours. And then I had to pack for the trip. Because I literally can't leave without those things being done. So we have a Life Herb, a Friend Ball, Swalot, Larvitar, and Pupitar. But I did say in the previous opening that was posted on Tuesday that, oh goodness, I've got to make sure that I upload boxes 1 through 5, Tuesday through Saturday. So we pop a Blaziken holo, because I said I was going to do it. So that means that I have to film boxes 2, 3, and 4, because I don't return until Friday night. I can always wake up whenever. on Saturday and film Box 5 uploaded and all that good stuff before Community Day in Pokemon Go, which I will be participating in. But the fact of the matter is I couldn't survive without doing the other two things, so this had to come last. Last pack of the left-hand side of the box, we have Pokénav, Bagon, TV Reporter, Bellsprout, and a Slacking Holo. Kind of a lackluster first half in comparison to the first part, shall we say, of the last box. So a quick little housekeeping trip here. Yeah, I'm going to spend some time in New York City, taking in a Broadway show tomorrow night. Well, tonight, when you're watching it. I'm going to be going to see The Lion King, which I think would be excellent. And then Thursday and Friday, we don't actually have like a real solid plan for what we want to do. Even though I only live about 4-hour bus ride away, I've never been to New York City. I've been to New York State, but never to Manhattan, so I don't think driving through it really counts. Ooh, and it's a regular Scizor GX. So nice to see this artwork for the first time. Looking pretty fancy. Almost three-dimensional, this artwork. It's interesting. Yeah, it's a cool card, and it's added to the collection, too. All these things are important. Not really looking for recommendations, by the way, in terms of what to do in New York. There are a few things that we would like to do, but it's very much dependent on, what we have time for. So you have Magcargo, a Totodile, Energy Recycle System, something like that. Your Apricorn Maker, and what was in the back there? Oh, it's a Phanpy. And we leave Friday afternoon to come back home. So all this stuff is fine and well and good. Ooh, T-Tar Holo. Yeah, all this stuff fine, well, good. All those things. This is not going to be as focused of a trip as I've experienced before. Want to go to Central Park. Like to see the Statue of Liberty. Maybe the Empire State Building. Maybe the World Trade Center Memorial. I don't have a lot of stuff scheduled in advance. When you're planning for a wedding and looking for a permanent place to live and all these other things, planning a 3-day vacation kind of falls by the wayside. Combusken, Dunsparce, Bill's Maintenance, a Solrock, and what do we have on the back? An Ariados Holo. Finally. Finally, Ariados gets a holo, but finally you actually get to see it. Very interesting choice for a holo. Typically, I would not be down with this choice, because it's like making a Noctowl a holo, or a Kricketune a holo. And it doesn't really fit with, oh wow, that card's, really special. But I kind of like that they're subverting a lot of our expectations in this opening. Like, we've got Ariados as a holo, but Ho-Oh is not. An Ariados is a rare, but a Kangaskhan is a common. I don't know, it's kind of nice. Anyways, Apricorn Maker, Shuppet, a Voltorb, Gulpin, and a Victory Bell holo. Not bad. We got Rainbow Energy, Bagon, Torchic, Friend Ball, and Ho-Oh. Probably a GX and a full art left in this opening. So I'm totally down with that, if it ends up being the case. I think there's one here. We have a Weepinbell, a Swalot, Mawile, Lantern, and there's Banette GX. Alright, that's pretty cool, but it's also a duplicate, which is a little bit unfortunate. It's a cool card, and it affords me the opportunity, as always when I pull some duplicate GXs in an early box, to remind everybody that these cards will be made available for purchase, but only after the openings have finished uploading to YouTube. So just wait for the sale video. Once the sale video comes up, all the prices and availability and such will be revealed. Lombre, Kangaskhan, Scyther, a Lotad, and a Life Herb. So almost certainly Articuno and Electrode will have to wait another day for you to be able to see their gorgeous GX cards. So get another Steelix. Yeah, I'm actually foregoing the fourth quarter of Game 2 of the Celtics game to bring these openings to you. That's dedication right there. We've got Croconaw, Sneasel, and Onyx Bagon. I love this card. I don't want to like go out on a limb and say, wow, this is really the trainer card I want to pull. But this is totally the trainer card I want to pull. I don't know why I like it so much. I think it's an awesome design with like the green in the background, and obviously Underground Expedition. Your full art of the day. 73 out of 66. I would probably rank this up there with the what full art was it? The Pokemon Breeder full art, I think. I just thought it was a really fun and clever design, and this isn't as, you know, bright or sprightly or anything like that, but it's an incredible card, and I'm stoked to pull it instead of having to buy it. A lot of things in this set are not going to be pulled by me. I only have 12 boxes. There's 6 GXs, so that's 6 super rares, 6 hyper rares, 3 ultra rares, and I think there's 5 full art supporters or 3 full art supporters in the set. There's a lot. There's just a lot. So, a lot of things will be missing, a lot of things will be purchased, but a lot of things will be pulled, and that's why we do as many boxes as we do. Last pack of box number 2, going to give us Rare Candy, Totodile, Shuppet, Energy Recycle System, and a Sableye. So, with another box down, hard to say that we were missing out on a lot of stuff. Of course, I need those sweet GXs that we've not pulled already. But that just means that there's some good stuff on the horizon for us. Holos in this opening were as follows. We had Feraligatr, Steelix, Victory Bell, Ariados, Tyranitar, Slacking, Blaziken, Steelix, Lunatone, Ludicolo, and Feraligatr. GXs of Mr. Mime, which is a duplicate, Scizor, which is technically new, and Banette, which is also a duplicate, and this awesome full art supporter. Love it. Thanks so much for checking out the video, guys. I hope you did appreciate it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button down below for me. I would really appreciate that as well. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment if you like, and I'll be back here tomorrow for box number 3 of Champion Road.